Yeah, let's go. Good morning, everybody. Sometimes you don't realize your mic is on. I think that was a good belch underneath that delightful countdown as I look down and see that my microphone is wide open. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed that. That's kind of a hilarious intro. Anyway, yeah, I'm tickled by that. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Morning Mug. I'm your host, Huck. Welcome to the show where we invite everybody into the cafe, have a grand old time talking about movie news, box office, 52-week movie challenge and all that good stuff. So it's going to be a good day, y'all. It's going to be a tight one. It's going to be about a 1 hour show. So hopefully we'll squeeze everything in and still have a little time, maybe just like a 10-minute version of this versus that as we get towards the end of the show. But yeah, good morning, man. What an intro. Well, Bob, let's just kick it off. Grab a drink, grab a snack, y'all. It's time for episode 198. Almost there at 200 for the Morning Mug. Hit it. Hey, my friends, welcome back to the Morning Mug. Now, let's chat. All right. What is good, everybody? How's everybody's weekend? Anybody go out and see any movies? Of course I did. It was Disclosure Day weekend, so I had to get out there and check out some Spielberg here. So we'll talk about that on the Morning Mug. Oh, that's right. Slap that ticker on and let's get the show on the road. Without further ado, let's head over to the comments and see who's hanging out in the grand old cafe today. What up, Dave? I'm doing good. Yeah, we're going to talk about some Disclosure Day for sure. I hear that Paramount Warner Brothers deal to go through. Yeah. If he gets a hold of Warner Brothers, no. Did you? No. I mean, if it went through, he's going to get a hold of it. Yeah, the whole Paramount and Trump stuff is just so freaking annoying. Anyway, he's planning to get rid of James Gunn after his contract. Oh yeah, it's up. They're putting a halt on Harry Potter TV show. What? Really? Really? Wow. That's what he wants to do with Warner Brothers. I hate this guy every day. More and more. Really like Disclosure Day. Now it's your number one movie of the year. Nice. Very good. Very good, Dave. So excited. The Sunday after 2 years with House of Dragon Season 3. Oh, 72 minutes long. Dang, that's that's a movie, man. Wow. Mr. Moody is here. Greetings. Hello. Candace, hello. Everybody's coming on in. Smack that like button. Movie lovers here. What's good, Huck? With Batman 2 beginning to shoot, what are your thoughts about the Batman 2022? I liked it. Here's my thing. I must be like sort of a minority, right? But I think Pattinson, what I do like about the movie is he seems to be Batman a lot in what is this? It's a 2.5 hour movie, right? It's pretty long. So I was happy to see him as Batman for a good duration of it. I think he makes a great Batman. I didn't think he's kind of a forgettable Bruce Wayne for me. Like he seems a little bit angsty and moody or whatever. It's not quite how I picture a Bruce Wayne. I need to give the movie another watch. I haven't seen it in a long time, but from my instant gut reaction after it was over, he was just okay. He's okay. I still think, we got hosed not getting a good Ben Affleck standalone Batman. I still say today, the greatest fight put on celluloid for the Cape Crusader is the one in the warehouse where Ben Affleck pops up through the floor and just starts laying waste to those guys. That is a brawl for the legends right there, because that's still my favorite Batman fight. But yeah, it's good. I'm looking forward to part 2. I know there are people, a lot more people that love the Batman more than me. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I have it in the collection. Got it on 4K right over there. But I will be giving it another watch as we get closer to the Batman Part 2. What did you think of it? Paramount were to replace James Gunn after this contract. Who do I want to see him replace? I mean, it doesn't matter because they're going to put into place their own cheesy, worthless people. I mean, here's what I mean. I honestly just don't understand what Warner Brothers did to be in debt, because they had the best year last year of any studio. They had seven movies in a row. It's already, in fact, when they got 6 in a row, they already set the record. And then they got another one, making 40 million or more and opening at number 1. And no other studio in history, not even Disney, has pulled that off. So, you know, I mean, with stuff like Minecraft and Sinners and all the success they had last year, even the Final Destination, I mean, they just killed it. They killed it. And I can't even tell you, Paramount just, I can barely tell you anything. Scream, Primate, like they don't put out continuously good stuff. They're just, I don't, other than having billionaires in charge of it, they are not a film studio anymore. It's a means to an end for the Ellisons, and now they're taking another means to an end for themselves. So I don't know who I'd like, because it almost wouldn't matter. We're not gonna get anybody of merit that we think will guide the DC brand where we want it. I don't know. I love James Gunn, so I just want him to stay. So, I mean, we knew this was going to happen, y'all. We knew once Paramount got a hold of Warner, no matter what they tell us, once the deal is in, here's what I say. Warner needs like a line in the contract that says, if you break any of these, you immediately, without the legal process, give us Warner Brothers back if you break any of these contracts. So, I mean, I guess they have it in place that, Gunn can, I don't know. It's just sickening, y'all. I don't like it. Me no likey. You know who I do likey? This gal right here. What's up, Maria? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you are watching my show. Thank you so much. Right. Morning. I mean, hey, you never know, man. We got international fans here. We could be from anywhere. Hey, what up, Jam? Mr. Moody. Everybody's just kicking it here. Love seeing everybody here. Mr. Ponto in the house. Yeah, man. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Look at you guys getting your haze, howdies. It's funny. I was thinking that Zack Snyder's movies. Here's the thing. Very stylish, but they disappointed me. Like, for those who love Man of Steel, more power to you. I grew up on Superman. It was one of my number one bought comic books, and not just the movies, man. I'm talking full on comic book, lover. I preferred Superman. I was the Superman over the Batman. I know more people like Batman because he's cooler, but I just didn't like how he handled Man of Steel. I personally, when I saw James Gunn Superman, I was in heaven. I thought it was everything I'd been wanting in a Superman movie that I had not seen in a long time. It felt like a genuine comic book. You have kaijus, you've got sci-fi elements. I mean, this was like a comic book lifted off the page. And sure, it's uneven, but every movie's uneven. But as a whole, I was way more certainly entertained by James Gunn Superman than Man of Steel. But I thought the Justice League movies and the Batman versus Superman, again, stylish, kind of cool, had some great moments. I loved Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. I thought she was a fantastic choice. People love slamming that she's a bad actress, but you can't deny she made a great Wonder Woman. And when her movie came out, it was excellent. It was the highest grossing female superhero movie at the time. And people were applauding. I remember there was some videos of the Marvel people like sending out congrats to Gal because it was the first female to get her own movie. This was before Captain Marvel's, before a Black Widow. So Yeah, I liked it. I even preferred, actually, I'll tell you, movie lover, I preferred his 4-hour version of the Justice League because to me it felt like a mini series at that point. You can't think of it as a 4-hour movie, otherwise it's too daunting to watch. It's just too long. Like I hate movies that are that long. But if you thought about it like watching Stranger Things, no one cares about watching 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 episodes of Stranger Things that are all an hour long. Like you can't get enough, right? Like it's just, oh, the next one, let's go. So I went into the mindset of that Justice League being like that. And because of that, I loved it. I thought it had a lot more character growth and stuff that was missing in the Joss Whedon version, because he had to take over for it. So it's good. It's all okay. Just everything's dark. Everything's gonna go dark. We got the new Robin Hood movie. We'll talk about that in a little bit. It's like the death of Robin Hood, and I've seen the trailer for that, and I'm like, what? Look, in this day and age, we have to be. I am done with like taking product, especially that's supposed to be sort of, Robin Hood, rob from the rich, give to the poor. Kevin Costner. Where do I have that? I have that sitting here so I could show it to you. I've already put it behind me on the shelf. Right, it's somewhere right over there is where I got Robin Hood. Wait a minute. Right about there is Robin Hood, Prince Thieves came in. So I'm stoked to have that. All the darkness and stuff. It's good for certain characters. Batman, he's like perfect for Batman. Like that's why we should have gotten a Ben Affleck Batman, because even if Zack Snyder directed that, I would have loved to have seen the Ben Affleck directed version of Batman. But either one of them directing Batman with that tone, it's like the perfect movie for that Zack Snyder universe, and it's the one movie we never got. So there you go. So that's my initial thought. Good morning, Nikki. Good morning. Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do? Usually, when you launch these things, see, this is the other deals. Things have changed on this. When you roll in videos and stuff like that, it sort of auto mutes you, right? But because they've changed their format and stuff, the way I have to roll in videos isn't the way they want you to do it, right? I have to trick this to do it. So I guess it doesn't mute it when you do it that way. It's only if you roll it in from the actual program itself, which I don't do because I'm not paying them $50 a month. Oh yeah. Oh, Kelly, did I miss you, Kelly? Kelly, did I miss you? Hold on, Kelly. Well, hey, Kelly, if I missed you up here, I'm looking. I don't see. Oh, it's right. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I don't say. There you are. You're down below. Yeah, we don't like you when you're not feeling well. I know you've been ill for several times, Nikki. So let's get you better. Yeah, I'm not seeing the original one, but I see you right here. I'm all right. I have to be here to start this new medication, which can be awful. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, look, we're all here for you. We're going to show you a fun shoe, burping online and everything. I mean, you can't get a better start than that, right? You don't get that on the John Campea Show. Sob session twice over the weekend. What? It's awesome, dude. I knew you were going to like that. Glad I finally saw it. Also, did see Disclosure Day, and that was great too. Wow. So did you, because I know you had to travel, right, to go see Obsession. Did you like it so much? You're like, well, I'm not going to travel again, so I'm just going to watch it immediately. Or did you actually go back the next day? Because that'd be kind of funny if you saw it back to back. Yeah, man, it's such a good movie. I was talking about all these movies to my family over the weekend. My daughters and her friend went and saw Backrooms because they're big Backrooms fans. They loved it. They loved Backrooms, man. So we were talking about that. Yes. Good luck, Kelly. Send some mojo out there already. Well, sand the floor, wax on, wax off. Anything we can put some heat towards you, man. Let's go. Some love and some healing. Don't forget to hit that like button. That's right. Smack it for Kelly. Today, the like button is dedicated to Kelly. Batman 2 is 3 hours. Matt Reeves, they're going to focus on Bruce Wayne a lot. All right, well, that's good. That's because that's what I was missing. That's what I was missing is a better Bruce Wayne. But God, 3 hours. I don't know. Why are comic book movies so long? I mean, look, and we also look at it this way. We had a whole Penguin miniseries, which was phenomenal. But I also like that it's 1 hour episodes. So you can like watch 1 or 2 hours, walk away, come back. But a full 3 hour Batman movie, it's got to rock, man. It's got to rock. It's got to rock. This decade, I've only seen 3 Paramount movies: Mission Impossible 7 and 8 and Top Gun Maverick. Yeah, look at that. See, those are the big guns, no pun intended. Yeah, I mean it's and those if those are the movies you've seen in this decade, I mean that tells you like how much relevance Paramount is. Like, and Paramount has a rich history and a beautiful catalog of films, and they're not focused on any of that. Like there's only one studio showing love to their catalog archive, and that's Warner. With Warner Archive, you see on a monthly basis like new titles just coming out. It may not be for everyone because some of them are much older titles, but then you also get a lot of their animated stuff, with Bugs Bunny and all that stuff. You get all that stuff. Paramount isn't doing anything. Look at what they're doing with their movie catalog. Nothing. Like, I haven't seen any vintage Paramount come out. I mean, the people that own Paramount don't care about the movie legacy. They care about kowtowing to you-know-who and utilizing it for news purposes and to tip the narrative. So that's what's become of a beloved movie studio. It's certainly not movies, not in my opinion. Speaking about DC, what'd you think of Adria Arjona? Really deserved to play the new Wonder Woman. Has she been? I know I butchered that name. Is she officially cast? I mean, I think I've seen images of her. Let me see. Hang on. Let's see. Adria. Oh. Yeah. Just taking a quick look at her face. Yeah. Her. Yeah. I mean, she looks like she could be fine. If they've picked her. I don't know if I've never heard an official announcement, but she looks okay. She looks like she could, take some people down. She looks tough. I love Superman 78. Hell yeah, it's my favorite movie. One of my favorite movies of all time. Man of Steel and Superman. Cool. They're all great. See, that's what I love. It's the beautiful thing about film, man, is everything has it's all interpretive. So that's good. Yeah, they do each have their own stuff. And like I say that, there are also things I like about Man of Steel. I think Cavill is a good Superman. That's the thing, is I just wish they would have given him a little bit better stuff to do. I mean, it's a crime he never even got his own second movie. Man of Steel. Like, he never even got his. See, I think we were on to something good. But because of the shocking performance of Justice League, I mean, let's face it, that is the OG team up of all time. But, let's face it, Warner built their steam up a little, not Warner, Marvel built their steam up better so that by the time they hit the Avengers, it was icing on the cake. And then DC just kept struggling to kind of catch up. They didn't play their cards right. So they're just like, let's just come out with Justice League. And I mean, it's freaking Justice League. Those are the OGs right there, man. Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman alone. And then you toss in Flash and Aquaman. I mean, for me, I was excited. I do remember walking out going, that was good, but I wanted it to be better. And so it's ill performance. It shut everything down. But yeah, man, all Supermans. I'm all in. So I'm a Superman guy. I'll keep seeing any version of Superman. I even liked the Superman and Lois with Tyler Hoechlin. He was fantastic. Watchmen was the best superhero DC Comics version from Zack Snyder. That was good, Hisham. That was good. I saw that on video. At least I didn't fart. I know, right? Well, the day is still young. Maybe that's my closer. You just hear rip, and then I end it, and I look down. I'm like, great. Whoopsie. It ain't over yet, son. What up, cool kids? What up, Johnny? Yeah. Thank you, bud. Thanks for popping in before work. Very excited. 9 likes. Come on now. We're almost at half hour. Yeah. Again, you guys are usually like, when I hit the 15-minute mark, we're already at 15, which is always good. Let's go. Smack it. All right. Let's talk about my favorite director of all time, shall we? What's the big movie you really don't like and why? What movie don't I like? Interesting. I don't know. I don't know if there's one I just flat out don't like it. It might be lower on my totem pole. I didn't really care for Amistad. I'll just say that it was fine. But when it was over, I've never had the need to rewatch it. That's kind of the only one I was like, eh, you know. I liked West Side Story. I loved Ready Player One. Some of the newer things that people say, oh, his last great movie was War of the Worlds. I liked Ready Player One. So to me, his last great movie was that. So yeah, I guess it would just have to be Amistad because I was just kind of just okay with it. I was like, yeah, yeah. In fact, when you say Amistad, it doesn't even sound like it's a Spielberg movie. It's like, what is that now? Yeah, yeah, Spielberg. So I guess that one. Yeah. What is up, Drew? What's going on, man? You ready for a recap in half a month? Who's ready for a recap for the month of June? It's coming up. I didn't have child. Okay, cool. Local theater. Nice. Went on Friday and saw it again next day. Nice. See, they owed it to you, man. They owed it to you. Zack Snyder's Justice League is a 5-star. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, I'm with you. I like the longer version. I don't care to see it in black and white, whatever. Is it black and white version? No. I mean, these are superheroes. You need to see them in color, for crying out loud. But yes, the Zack Snyder Justice League, I think I have that right back there on 4K. Super good. Yeah, I liked it a lot. What up, Jeff? In fact, probably of all the property that Zack did, for me, it's Zack Snyder's Justice League. I liked it more than BVS. I liked it more than Man of Steel. That version of Justice League was dope. Tell us about the box office. Yeah, you sure about that? Well, I mean, if you are going to direct me in such a... all right, let's talk about it. All right, it is now time. Let's just get into it. We'll talk about some box office. Bob, the audience is dying for some box office, so please let us not let them down. Come on, screen. Here we go. Just like in Disclosure Day. Slap my hands, grab the thing. Here it is. Bob to the right, if you will. Thank you so much. So here we go, man. Disclosure Day, no shocker, comes out at number 1. Rather low, though, I gotta say. I mean, when you got Scary Movie 6, that came out last week at 55. So, I don't know. A Spielberg movie not doing better than this. I mean, I get it. It also depends on the Spielberg movie. Like, West Side Story isn't going to make tons of money, and Fabelmans wasn't destined to be this huge box office thing. But, you know, when people were talking about Disclosure Day, this is like Spielberg returns to form, and, you know, oh, this is it. This is his movie. It didn't really bring the people in like I was expecting. I mean, the guy is the GOAT, but you do have a different age bracket going to the theater. You've got the Obsession Backrooms kids today really populating the theater. So that's what they want to go see. And look, Spielberg's even come out and says he applauds these independent filmmakers. He's very excited for them. He loves to see what they bring to the table. And that's what's interesting too, is I think the new people have a very specific voice, just like Spielberg had when he first came out. I mean, you take him from the 70s all the way through the 90s, man. The guy was unstoppable. Maybe some things didn't hit as hard as other things. Like Always was not a big smash hit, but I will tell you, I love Always. I think it's a terrific film that a lot of people haven't seen. I recommend you check out Always. Get it on Blu-ray. Boy, that DVD is nasty, though. That's a dirty transfer. Don't pick up the DVD. But the Blu-ray is good. But yeah, so it came out at 44.5 mil. And if you even look, this week was much lower than last week when Scary Movie and Masters came out. And of course, the 2 horror movies still doing great. Just made more money last week, and this is the week a Spielberg movie came out. So that's kind of a rare thing. Usually when Spielberg comes out, that's the week to beat. But I mean, this could be maybe the smallest week of the summer. Could be, you know. I feel like a lot of other movies that are coming out are going to do way more than that, and we'll talk about that in just a second. So Disclosure Day, let me finish the box office, then we'll talk about it. Actually, we'll talk about it on the 52 week because that was my pick. Obsession comes in. Okay, I'm going to tell you, I told you last week, I had people messaging me saying, no, Hug, Backrooms is going to beat Obsession because it beat Obsession last week. And I just kept saying, no, guys, mathematically, it will not beat Obsession because they were almost tied. Like Backrooms only beat Obsession by like $1 million, but Backrooms is dropping like a rock much harder than Obsession. Obsession is that sweet movie that cannot be stopped. So if they're even and Backrooms keeps dropping, exponentially more than Obsession, I even said 100% Obsession will outperform Backrooms mathematically. Like I use nothing. I'm a big math guy, like Russell Crowe from Beautiful Mind, but I just knew there was no way. I said it will hands down beat it. And there it is, sitting at number 2, y'all. It rose back up from 4th place to number 2. 19 million. Scary Movie dropped 73%. By the way, Obsession dropped 25%. That's the most since it came out, and it's in its 4th week. It just kept getting better and better. And then when it finally dropped its first time, it was only 7%. Now it's 25. Scary Movie dropped 73% down to 14. So it's kind of dropping like a rock. Backrooms, 56%, just like I was predicting. 11.5. Masters of the Universe, this one is a soul crusher, 69.7%. Y'all, this is such a good movie. Y'all got to go see it. Man, hang on. Let me check my audience. Okay, just had to check. I figured if I sounded bad, you guys would have said something. But it's so good. Masters of the Universe, I get it. It's an IP from the 80s based on a toy that no one's playing with at all today. There was some Resurrection cartoons on Netflix for that and She-Ra. And look, the thing is, if this wasn't a He-Man movie and it was just like a sci-fi action adventure, I don't know. It might have done better. I don't know. It kind of helps that it has an IP stuck on it, but it's great, y'all. It's a fun movie. It's a good time. It's bright, it's colorful, it's cheerful, it's funny. Action is stupendous. The sword fight between him and Skeletor at the end is terrific. Jared Leto's performance, who has often killed movies, and maybe he's done it again. But he's the best thing in this movie. Like whenever Skeletor is on screen, you are locked in to that performance. So it's good stuff, man. Like I was hoping Word of Mouth would at least keep it with a much smaller drop, 40-50%, but sorry, gang, it's on its way out. It won't even be in the top 5 next week. We got too many bangers coming out. Well, not a ton, but certainly enough to keep Masters out of the top 5. But that is it. That is our box office, the top 5 for last weekend. Let me know if you saw any of these in the theater. I've now seen all of these. Yeah, all pretty good. I'd still say of all 5 of these, Obsession is my favorite. Yeah, I'd go. How would I rate all these? Obsession, Masters, actually I put second. Disclosure Day, Scary Movie, and Backrooms. Like I like Backrooms, but I know people love them some Backrooms. All right, now let's talk about what's coming out next week, this Friday. I only picked these 2 because really these are the only 2 to even worry about. So Toy Story 5 handily will take the top spot, probably shooting for that 150 million mark. So it'll probably make more money than all the other 4 movies in the top 5 combined. It's not even a might. It will easily. And then The Death of Robin Hood. This is what I'm talking about. Here we go again. I've seen the trailer for this in the theater several times. It's another depressing take on an IP that kind of is played out. Nobody in today cares about Tarzan or Robin Hood or, a lot of these older IPs, I guess, and He-Man, right? And that's even newer than this. I mean, it's got Hugh Jackman, which is great. It might have a decent opening weekend, but no one's talking about this movie. So let's bump this back and see where we think it might fit in. So you got Toy Story and Robin Hood. So I think I think we're going to see, obviously, Toy Story was going to be number one. I think we're going to see Disclosure Day just drop into the second slot. I think that's going to happen. And then because of how hard Scary Movie's dropping, that will drop down to fourth place. Backrooms may slip into the third place. No, what am I saying? No, it'll be Toy Story, Disclosure Day, Obsession, Backrooms, and then maybe the Robin Hood will fall in there at number 5. That's what I think is going to happen. Or maybe there's enough people who care about Robin Hood that it'll slot over to 4 and Backrooms will be 5, but Masters will be long gone, y'all. It'll be gone. So that's how I think we're going to shape up for it next week. Now let's go to the 52-week movie challenge. We're just going to, I tell you what, we're going to hold it right there. Hold it. We're going to go to that in just a second. You guys let me know when you're ready for some 52-week movie challenge, and we'll talk more in depth about Disclosure Day, and we'll try to do it spoiler free. All right. Yo, Luke, just get back to here. See who's here. Oh, really? It's Momoa's new girlfriend. Okay. All right. Well, hey, bring her into the DC universe too, right? I'm sure he'll love that. All right, up to 11 likes. Look forward to being on your, yeah, man, 200th episode coming up. Box of the Furious. Oh, yeah. I didn't talk about Furious because it didn't even make the cut. The Furious was at number 9. Is where that went. And by the way, stop that train, the RuPaul thing. Even worse, it was down there at number 10. But yeah, thanks for bringing that up, Hisham. The Furious is also what I saw that on Saturday and then Disclosure Day on Sunday. The Furious was awesome, y'all. I mean, that movie, if you've seen stuff like The Raid or, Ong Bak or, Old Boy, things like that. I mean, the martial arts, the Kung Fu in that, it's the choreography it's just unbelievable. I love what they pull off. And it comes across smooth, like they're just doing these moves, not like they're, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like they're sort of counting out moves or whatever. It's phenomenal. The Furious is absolutely, probably had a better time. Now I say better than Disclosure Day, but it was a good time because it's exactly what I wanted the Furious to be. So yeah, man, and if you can see the Furious, definitely check that out. What's up, Craig? What's up, Scottish Bear? Man, good to see you, bro. Look at that super cool dog right there. Dude, how you doing? How's it going? What's up, everybody? That is only one Spielberg. See, now I got Sean Connery on the brain. Movie I dislike is Indiana Jones, King of Crystal Skull. I thought it would have won the Razzie. Yeah, that one wasn't great. I don't know if I hate it though, because I think that was the question. But yeah, that's down there. That's when you get to the bottom of Spielberg stuff, I'd have to be with you on that one, because there are elements I liked about it, and then another half that I didn't like, but still better than the Dial of Destiny, which shocks me. But look, sometimes your actor just gets too old to be doing a certain type of role, and that's Harrison. I mean, we're so used to Indy, kicking ass. I mean, he still gets his butt handed to him, like he gets so beat up, but he still gets the job done. He takes people down. But when he's the old Indy, he just can't beat up that dude that's 8 feet tall. So yeah. Nikki, what is going on? All right, I will go check that out after the show. I can't wait. Gots to see your mug, girl. I love the black and white version of X-Men Justice League. It's just called Gray. Cool, man. Master Universe dropped so much. I hate that the movie is going to be a massive flop. But dude, I'm with you. I've seen it twice. I saw it twice. Look, I also do something I tell anybody. If you've got like a movie card, like a Regal card, AMC, Cinemark, whatever your thing is, there's something I do just to give a little more money to a movie I like. And if I'm the only one doing it, it's never going to matter. But I keep trying to put it out there. When you finish watching your movie, if you're done, if you're leaving the theater, just go up to the kiosk and buy another ticket for the movie as you're leaving, because your cinema, and I asked my manager, because we're friends, my manager at Regal, when I use this card to get a ticket. Do you get a little piece of every time I do that? He goes, oh yeah. Yeah. Every time you get a ticket, we get a piece of that. So I do it to give my theater some money because I love those guys, and a movie that I love that maybe like I bought, I think 3 tickets to the Sheep Detectives, right? I only saw it once, but as I'm leaving, I'll scan another ticket. And of course I will, especially if it looks like it's going to fill up or do well, I'll pick the worst seat in the house, like the very front row, far right. No one's even remotely buying that ticket. And it's never a movie I think is going to sell out because most movies these days don't really sell out. Let's face it. And so the movie I want gets a couple of extra bucks, and the theater I like gets some bucks too. So I've probably purchased He-Man 4 times. I've bought 4 tickets to that movie. I've only seen it twice, but every time I leave, I give my movie some extra money for the box office. So it didn't quite help it this weekend at all, but if you guys have a card, that's my recommendation. Look, it doesn't hurt. It helps everybody. If you're leaving, again, swipe it, use your card, pick the worst seat. Don't pick something right in the middle that someone can enjoy. Pick front row, far right, or something that's, worse than that. And everybody wins. Didn't sleep well last night. Oh man. Well, I hope it's doing better now, man. I hope you throw some ice on that sucker. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We need always on 4K. It's not even an argument. I am with you on that. Holly Hunter. Oh my God. She's so good. Yeah. I ain't no doubt. Look, I'm a little upset that the Spielberg 10 didn't include that. Instead look, I love that 10, and honestly, it's $200, and everybody I see that's showing that off has all said, I was sent this to me from Universal or whatever. Everyone was sent that. I haven't seen one person review that 10 that said they bought it. Anyway, so yeah, let's see some of those people. Where are the people that paid $200 and telling us how good that set is? Hey, if I got a free one sent, I'd be glowing. Look at this mother, man. Yeah, it's my flagship. I'd be like, yeah, but no. So it'd be nice if there were some hidden gems in that box set, because we kind of have all of those 8 movies on 4K already. They might, right? I mean, yeah. So anyway, I'm with you. 4K for always. Let's go. I love musicals, Singing in the Rain, Sound of Music, Mary Poppins, School of Rock. Yeah, man. Sweeney Todd. Musicals are good, man. Top 3 Russell Crowe movies. Obviously Gladiator is right up there. It's always, when you're always on the spot, it's tough because you don't know if you're actually saying it or it's just these are what's popping in your head. I will say, there's a recent movie I saw. He was pretty creepy good. Was Unhinged. You guys haven't seen Unhinged? That was great. That was great. And then A Beautiful Mind. Yeah, got the Oscar for that. It's a Ron Howard movie. Those are 3 I like quite a bit. There's also some other good stuff too. I loved him in Quick and the Dead. He's got some good stuff. I fell a few days ago. Oh man, getting out of the shower now, man. Fell in that gym. Oh, dude. Sorry to hear that. I get it, man. When you whack on that knee, that's it. Yeah, look, see, that's what I'm saying. Look, everybody I know, Jeff, and you're only adding to the count. Everyone that's seen it has said they liked it. Like every other movie I get, like horror movies like Backrooms, some people love or not quite love. Maybe they didn't even like it at all, but most are in the love or kind of loved, But there's all this varying stuff. Everyone I've seen has said Masters was awesome. The only person I know is like when I tuned into Campia the other day, he said he didn't like it. I'm like, I was shocked. I'm like, really? Like, he walked out of there liking Shazam 2. I'm not slamming that because I also like Shazam 2, but I don't see how you can like Shazam 2 and not enjoy Masters of the Universe. It's everything we already know it is. So yeah, Masters 3rd best movie. All right. I can't argue with that. I can't that's pretty good. It might be where I'm at too with that. And in fact, so I look at it this way too, movie lovers, like we all know how it is. We know what that little cliffhanger, that little post-credit sequence and who's in that. We all want to see that movie. Now, our only benefit is that it's Amazon Prime, who's run by a filthy rich billionaire, Jeff Bezos, who can do whatever he wants. if he likes it enough, and here's the thing too, I bet you it's going to kick ass on streaming and VODs and all that stuff. And I think it's going to do well in physical media. I think this is a movie that, for whatever reason, people aren't going out to see it, but they're going to show some massive love to this movie. Will that be enough to sway him to make another? Because unlike a studio, when they do it, they sort of feel that burn a little bit if it doesn't do well. Things like Netflix and Amazon, he doesn't feel that at all. Even Apple, doesn't matter because Apple doesn't own Masters. So I would hope we would just get to see. It doesn't have to be a trilogy. I just want to see a great double feature of the next movie tacked onto this one. It would be a shame if it's a one and done. I'll be honest. My favorite musical, I really don't like Spielberg. It's West Side Story. Yeah, I hear you. And the Toy Story 5 was predicted to make anywhere. Yeah, I know. I said 150 just off the top of my head because I knew it was going to at least hit that. So, yeah. It's going to do well, y'all. Project Hail Mary and The Furious have been the most enjoyable movies of the year. That's right, Scottish Bear. Look, that Furious, man. Don't sleep on that. If you guys like Kung Fu, I get it if you're not a big Kung Fu martial arts guy. But this guy and this guy, we like that stuff. And The Furious is right up there, man. It's so good. Dude, and look, we had people in my audience, I don't know if it was the same as you, but like when people were getting hit, like certain characters, especially if it's a female or a kid, the audience was like, oh my God, like they were making noise. This was a small theater. It's maybe 3 rows, right? But it is 3 rows of the recliner. So it's nice, right? Pretty full for the type of theater size that it was. And they were making noise, man. If somebody got like a good smack to the head or somebody that got snatched, it was a vocal audience. And I was like, listen to you people. I was digging it, man. I was digging it. Here's my prediction next week. Toy Story Disclosure Obsession. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Scary Movie, though. Scary Movie dropped 73%. And it's only 3 million above Backrooms, which dropped 56. So if those percentages stay, and that's what I did with my math with Obsession. If we do that math and Scary Movie keeps dropping harder than Backrooms, I just feel like Scary Movie is going to be under Backrooms. So I would scooch out Scary Movie and bring back in Backrooms. That'd be the only difference there. Yeah. And again, I'm hoping too that enough people go see Robin Hood that it even makes the top 5. Yeah. I mean, it's a big enough IP that, like He-Man, people will show up, and then that'll be it, y'all. A Death of Robin Hood, just the subject matter alone doesn't look like a feel-good. People need feel-good stuff right now, man. This world sucks. Some more of it than others. And we need feel-good movies, and that is Toy Story. That is He-Man. Even these horror movies, I mean, horror movies in general aren't feel-good movies, but if they're done well and they get you excited, there's kind of a feel-good factor in that. Like if you walk out going, oh, that was such a good horror movie. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I just feel like Death of Robin Hood is just going to be a depressing movie when it's over. I'll be like, God, why did we have that movie? I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I come out and go, not what I was expecting. The trailer misrepresented that movie. I'm just going by the trailer. That's all I can go by. But I like that, man. I like that, Luke. Coming up with your top 5. I hope my theater shows Death of Robin Hood. I really like trailer. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. Hello, my darlings. What's going on? Mika, Kira, always a pleasure. Did you hear the Toy Story predicted? Didn't I just read that? Yeah. So yes, yes and yes. Luke, planning on picking up Super. Yeah. Oh, damn! I haven't even done these yet, y'all. Okay, thanks for that, Luke. Let's do. We're gonna run out of time. We may have to skip that. We'll save this or that for next week. We have to go to. Let's do the 52-week movie challenge because that's what we have up. All right, here we go, y'all. Let's show Spielberg respect and not cover his face, shall we? There we go. So the mission for this week, 24, was to watch a Steven Spielberg film. You could have watched anything and everything in his amazing catalog. And of course, this was designed to go out and see Disclosure Day. So that's what I did. And here's my take. Again, no spoilers here. I only gave it 3.5 stars. I see a lot of people giving it 4 and 5 stars. This is a movie I've been talking about a lot since I came out, which is good. I think there's a lot of messages in this movie that are worth constantly sort of, hashing out, like what was this, what was that, well, why did this happen? And this movie has that. I think the first 2 acts are really good. I think all this stuff with Emily Blunt was more interesting for me than the Josh O'Connor stuff. Like his stuff was okay, but I couldn't wait because she was so good, y'all, in this movie. Like with her little alien takeover, and what she does. I won't even say all the things that she does. So don't give away any of it in the chats, what Emily Blunt goes through, what she's able to do. But it's fascinating. I mean, she is so good, so talented. It's unbelievable. She's amazing. So I think it doesn't have that Spielberg special sauce. I didn't feel like it. I thought it was a good movie. Good solid movie. I was expecting something else, I mean, we've seen the trailers. We know that it's about aliens, but we don't know what the deal is, though. And, we know that he's revisiting this, and he's been doing a lot of press circuits talking about this. And I don't know. I was just kind of expecting this epic thing about like aliens and the connection and what's going on, and something bigger. And really, it's just kind of a glorified chase movie. For the first 2/3 of the movie, it's just everyone's chasing her or Josh O'Connor. Colin Firth is also in this. He's really good. And people are saying too that there's a newscaster at the end that's sort of reporting on what she's, well, we'll stop right there. There's a female reporter that people are saying her acting is way better than it needs to be. They're saying she's the second best actor in the film next to Emily Blunt. And if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. I can't tell you why she's so good, but she is quite good. But anyway, so it just fell a little short for me because I'm a diehard Spielberg fan. He's my favorite director of all time, always will be, no matter what, even if he stops making movies today. I mean, I just grew up with all of his stuff through the 80s and 90s. It all means something to me. His whole filmography means something to me. And so I liked it. I didn't love it, but I do feel like I would definitely watch this a few more times. And I think the more I watch it, the more I'll probably love it. Like it a lot, but don't love it. But I do feel like I'll get into the love thing after I've sort of, again, this is sort of like an immediate out of the theater reactions. Some movies are just able to sell you. Like I knew exactly how I felt about Obsession, how I felt about Masters right as I came out. This one really, not going to lie, I'm still sitting on this one. So let me know if you've seen Disclosure Day and what your overall impression was. Liked it, loved it, 3 stars, 5 stars. Where do you fall on the Disclosure Day bandwagon? Again, good solid movie. Please go check it out. But the fact that it didn't make more than Scary Movie just shows that it isn't a spectacle. I think more people would have gone knowing, because word of mouth would have got out like, oh my God, this is like War of the Worlds. It's so good. Not there has to be like, scary aliens. I just mean like spectacle wise, something worth checking out. But when people realized it was more of a drama with chase scenes and a little of the sci-fi nature, I think that's why it only petered out at 44. So this was my pick for Spielberg. There you go. That's my thing. So next week, week 25, as we always do at the 25 and the 50 mark, is a movie celebrating its 25th anniversary and then the 50th anniversary. So this will be the 25th anniversary. So look up anything that came out 25 years ago. So what is that, 2001? So anything that came out in the year 2001, just go to IMDb or Google it, and there'll be plentiful titles for you to choose from. I haven't picked mine out at all. I haven't researched it yet, but there you go. Okay, that is my 52-week movie challenge. Excellente. But now, without further ado, because you teed it up so nicely, we got to go see, for you guys, come on now, for you guys, we got to see what's coming out. What do we put on our must-have list? We just look to the sky, we scratch our chins, and we think to ourselves, what's Sue gonna get? What's Sue gonna get? Hey! Hey, what's Sue gonna get? Hand these guys to
Now the Steelbook crew.
Tell them, Sue.
What's Sue gonna get?
What's Sue gonna get? I don't know, but hey, what's Sue gonna get? All right, there it is. That was butter smooth, wasn't it? There you go. So this is what's coming out for this particular day. Today is June 16th, and here you go. Day of the Dead on 4K Audition coming out from Arrow on 4K. Eraser, which I'm very excited about. That is a Schwarzenegger movie I really liked. It's not talked about very often. Vanessa Williams also in that, who's absolutely, delightful in this movie. You're getting that on a sweet looking 4K Steelbook right there. Scream 7's coming out on 4K. Perfect Blue Steelbook. Got your Mario Galaxy. Luke, go get it. Got your Mario Galaxy coming out on 4K. Them on 4K. A Vestron video release of The Arrival on 4K. Super Mario also has that sweet looking Steelbook. Looks like the little Mario book. Night of the Seven Kingdom on 4K. What else we got? Scream 7 is also a Steelbook. You get your Hamilton and a Digipack. Get your regular 4K with Eraser. So you get the... See, this is what I like. They don't just make you get the Steelbook. They go, here's your Steelbook, and here's a 4K. Ready or Not 2, man. One of my favorite movies of the year. Loved it. Thought it was a great continuation. It didn't kill it at the box office, so we're probably just looking at a double feature of Ready or Not 1 and 2. May not go past that. But if it doesn't, I mean, horror movies are still pretty cheap to make, so who knows? But check it out. It's really good. Cloud Atlas on 4K, To Kill a Mockingbird 4K, which has come out so many times on 4K. I got it back there. I'm telling you, sometimes we just re-release too many of the same titles and not enough new ones that have never been out. Hamilton Blu-ray, High Art, Warcraft. Here they are, man. It's a big day, man. We're just going to wheel down here. I love the Avatar 3-movie collection. That's a pretty sweet looking box. Bet that will take up some shelf space. Faux show. A Man Could Get Killed from the 66. Project A, Part 2, Jackie Chan. And Part 1. Both on the 4K, people. Potier's The Lost Man. Super Mario Galaxy, sweet looking big old box thing right there. Let's just see. We're going to kind of browse through some of these. You got your 2-movie collection. So if you don't have the original Mario yet on 4K, probably save a little dough and get that 2-pack right there. You got your Elvis Presley Epic. Look at that thing in concert. Looks pretty sweet. I know people that have already purchased that and watched it several times. Oh, You, Me, and Tuscany. Not gonna lie, love that movie. It was totally cute. Look, if you like rom-coms, look, they're in Tuscany, so the backdrop is beautiful. They cook in it like in the movie Chef. Look, if you haven't seen Chef, if you're not craving one of those sandwiches by the end of Chef, then you're not actually watching the movie. It's on in the background. This is the same thing. When this movie was over, I wanted to go get some Italian food so bad. It looked so good. So yeah, check out You, Me, and Tuscany, which I only see right here on Blu-ray. Let me roll back up here. Did I skip over it? 4K? It's just gonna be one of those like Ready or Not 2. Looks like Blu-ray only. All right, there you go. Scream Bloody Murder. Wizard of Oz. I always laugh. Like, what is this Wizard of Oz? Has it been out of print? Why is there another release right here? Grand Hotel, Blood Barn, Last Shark. Look at that thing. Last Shark and Love Shark, and Suspension. So there you go. It is a pretty decent day. What is here that is grabbing your attention? For me, You, Me, and Tuscany, Eraser, Scream 7, Ready or Not 2. There's a bunch of titles I know will eventually make my collection. Not sure if I'll snag any of these day one, but a lot of good ones here. So you guys let me know in the comments what of these excites you. I think there's some good titles to be had for sure. So there you go. All right, we've done it. It's almost 9. We had the 1 hour. We had to squeeze it in. There's going to be a turbo show. You'll have a new job now that is like like every minute I have to like get it done. So yeah, here we go. See, and my stuff's already dinging for work. Look at that. Like 4 minutes till. I can't even get till 9 o'clock. Watch Minority Report. Nice. Dude, Minority Report is so good. I need to give that a rewatch. I love that movie. I'm going to be watching Munich. See, another good one. Nice, dude. Definitely want to check out The Furious. Oh, y'all will dig that. 13 likes. Cool. Mika, Nikki, Moody. 15. All right, at least we got 15 before we headed out the door. Have you know what? I haven't, Hisham. He has eluded me, and all of the things that I've been to and gone to, I have not. Probably won't. I mean, he's such, he walks in different circles that I only wish I could. Now, I'm sure I could see him, like if I know he's speaking at something, but a lot of times once they, if they're down on the floor and he's speaking about Disclosure Day, they usually don't come out and meet with people because everyone's going to want to meet him. So they just whisk him away. But I love it somehow. Oh yeah, I agree. That was a perfect trilogy. But perfect trilogy. I mean, and I mean, we could have had a good fourth movie. We just didn't. So yeah. Yep, we got it. We got it, Dave. Yep. Speaking about Old Boy, I didn't see Old Boy on the big screen. No, I can't tell you, because that's that. Yeah, we don't get a lot of the kung fu stuff on big screen. That was all on video, but liked it on video. Been trying to catch up on the show. I also think Zack Snyder's movies got too much hate at the time. Folks from the Marvel Zone, yeah, also cut his movies up. I know, it's so true. And that thing is, what I did appreciate about Zack is the different tone. I like that he gave that universe a grittier edge and tone, which is all fine. But you also in that universe have to make Superman a little bit more Superman. If everyone in Zack's world is dark and brooding, which is not what Superman is, then there's not a nice delineation between Batman and Superman. Like, they have to be polar opposites. They always have been. And in his world, they're only slightly disagreeable. You know what I mean? Like, I do things my way, but I still, did break a dude's neck. Anyway, but yeah, I did like a lot of his stuff. It just didn't resonate to the masses like they were hoping. Man of Steel aged pretty well. All right, I'll have to give it another watch. Maybe it'll hold up for me. Pictures of Master Universe, awesome. Yeah, man, Master of the Universe. Love that movie. Maybe our generation, especially Gen Z and Gen Alpha, don't really know He-Man. I mean, I guess not. Yeah. I don't think they do. Now, my daughter watched, there was a She-Ra show on Netflix. That's very girl power thing, so her and her friends got into it. So I think they only watched it because of what it was, the tone of it, the girl relationships and stuff like that. Otherwise, if there was none of that, my kid would not know She-Ra or He-Man at all. So even though they had those little reboots a few years ago, it didn't do enough, because we like to say it's a toy and cartoon from the 80s, but it really is even more contemporary because it has had new iterations. I guess those iterations just didn't hit as big as we had assumed to bring in a bigger audience. Talk about Fierce and Old Boy, Jackie Chan's Shadow Edge, one of the best in 10 years, high octane thriller. Nice. Tony Longconfai is tremendous as the main villain. Very convincing. Dude, Scottish Bear. I have not seen that. Look, I'm a top-notch Jackie Chan fan. I'm looking forward to getting that Arrow box set of all those great movies. It's got Who Am I is a movie no one's even heard of, and it's awesome. But Shadow's Edge, all right, on my watch list for sure. Already pre-ordered Masters. Yeah, man, pre-order that thing. I think Masters flopped because people are getting tired of Marvel-like colorful action comedy superhero type movies. People will long for the Snyder. Maybe, I don't know, because look, when Marvel comes out, when we get Doomsday this Christmas, you're going to see that people aren't tired of it. I think it's going to be huge, but yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I wish it did better. It's just a fun movie, period, and it's different comedy. It's not like I mean, I guess you can say because Marvel does it, but it feels a little different is what I can say. But it also, I get what you're saying. It also has a little of that Marvel familiarity to it. Well, and it's funny because I guess it's more in tone with Shazam, because Shazam, the character is sort of a youthful guy as this, when he turns into Shazam, he's still the kid. And then, He-Man, he's just he's still very childlike, even though he's grown up. So a little similarity there. So technically a DC similarity there. My favorite movie so far is Disclosure Day, Hail Mary Masters. Yes, sir. For me personally, I'm ready for these type of movies to be sincere and not undercut serious moments with self-deprecating jokes. Yeah, that was the one thing that the people said, like a couple of jokes come into Masters that just kills a moment. Like, that they break out of a prison or something and they're doing the slow-mo walk and everybody's like, yeah, and then they start coughing because of all the dust in the air. I was like, what's happening here? That did not work at all. Like that joke was literally fell flat. It's like, just have them come out and kick ass. They just had a big pep talk and then they knocked the wall down. Let's go. So yeah, that, unnecessary. I got you, man. It doesn't have to be either dark or super serious or jokey. I know. Yeah, gotta find. Yeah, well, we did it, man. We did what we were gonna get. Wow. Okay, yeah, like I said, 3.5 stars because it wasn't what I was expecting. But again, it is a movie I'm still constantly thinking about. So I have a pretty good hunch it'll go up from there. What'd you give it? How many stars did you give it? Hello, Tiana. Greetings, darling. We're going to wrap this up real quick, y'all, because it is past 9, so I got to get to it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Coleman Domingo, if he gets nominated, it's going to be for Michael. It's not going to be for this. He's not, like, Colin Firth has a better performance in this than Coleman, and Coleman's fine. But Emily is the standout. Emily will be the one that gets the nomination. Coleman will get it for Michael. That's my prediction. Because he's way more impactful in Michael than this one. He's good in this, but I mean, he tears it up in Michael. Nice. Go see Disclosure Day tonight. Cool, man. Let me know what you think, Gianna, when you have to go see it. Most viewers on YouTube I didn't really think Disclosure Day was awesome. The acting from Blunt here was good, but the story, it feels dated, both in perspective. Yeah, I still see it. Yeah, good. Oh yeah, go see it. Again, everyone just has an opinion. A lot of people loving it. I like it really good. Some people are, Yeah, it's like Backrooms. I thought Backrooms was good. My daughter loved it. Her and her friend loved it. So everything is personal taste. 5 stars. There you go. Nice. I get you. That message was good. I found a movie I watched 25 years. Pearl Harbor. Nice pick. All right, y'all. All right. $8 Hamilton said, not me. Like Ready or Not 2. Not getting Hamilton. No, thank you. Cool. We're just gonna blast through these guys because we've got to bid you adieu. The only 2 things. Yeah, Eraser. Yeah, okay. Those are good picks. Happy One Thing with Paramount. I put one of my favorite movies that's coming in August. Yeah. All right. Well, good. At least they're giving you something. Blockbuster Box is here. Just nick time to say goodbye. I'm missing my mic drop. What? You are missing my drop. Oh, are you doing something right now? Hey, man, I'm always here. I've been here for 5 years. I'm coming up on episode 200. So, yeah, I got a miss your drop. Yeah, I'm going to see DD. Nice. Dude, I hope you enjoy it. Mike Roney over at Blockbuster Box says, what a cool dude. And you guys are also cool, but we got to sign off. We will have to save this or that for another time when we have a little bit more time, but we got to bounce to work, y'all. Hope you enjoyed today's show. Had a good time. Had a great time with you guys here. Talked about all kinds of good stuff. Had a good time and all that good stuff. So, yeah, get out and see Disclosure Day. I want to hear from everybody. Tell me on Instagram what you thought of it. If it was as good as you were hoping it would be, better, not as good. I think it's one of those movies. It's not a slam dunk for every person that sees it. And that's what I love about it too, is it makes you think, though. It's got a lot of messages that really resonate with a lot of people. So that's going to do it for today, y'all. Thank you so much for checking out The Morning Mug. I love each and every one of you. So keep on coming back. We're hot on the heels of episode 200 coming up in just a couple of weeks. So until then, my friends, we'll catch you later. Hit it, Bob. Thank you to all my Cafe members for their support. And if you'd like to be a Cafe member to help support the channel, please consider hitting that join button now. everybody. I appreciate you coming by and sharing your time with me. So until next time, be safe, be kind. I'll see you on the next one.